Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of Caps and Flaco.
Boom.
Your favorite hip-hop album review channel.
That's right.
And on today's segment, we
Hold on. And if we ain't your favorite channel,
we will be soon. Hopefully.
Get on it.
Hopefully we'll be soon.
Because this wave is it's about to
drown somebody?
Yeah, probably. You know what I'm
okay.
saying? Some unsuspecting surfer or some kid playing with his sandbox.
Well, anyway, we got 2 albums to review. Well, an album and a half. Well, at least one of us has 2 albums to review. The other one I just let, simmer. I gave him a break on the second joint.
Which is truly appreciated, by the way.
And we got a BRL for you guys, Beats, Rhymes, and Life. We're going to get into a few topics after the reviews.
Absolutely.
And, of course, our Spoon-Fed and Seeker joint.
Of course.
A dope one. But the first jam that we have is 2009, a collaboration effort of Wiz Khalifa and Currency.
That's right.
Spelled with a $.
Yes, that's right.
What happened?
You know what I'm saying? So before we get into the rating, you know what the criteria is. Of course,
yes,
we
sir.
go with lyrics, lyrical content, album structure, and of course,
them beats, baby.
Because they gotta rock. You know what I'm saying? They gotta bump.
It's almost.
So Big Bro's going first?
I was gonna.
Okay, Big Bro's gonna go first. Wiz Khalifa. FYI, Caps is not the biggest fan of Wiz Khalifa.
Can't say I'm shocked.
Not the biggest fan of his music, let me just say.
Gotcha.
I am a fan of him as a person.
Gotcha.
I think he has a dope personality, you know what I'm saying? But his efforts to me have not been the strongest. Currency, on the other hand, dope. Big shout out to Currency.
From
you know
New Orleans.
Yes, I fucks with his material. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He gets down, he gets it in. So they came together and did this project. 14 songs.
Yep.
It's a legit album. It's not an EP.
Listen,
it's
2 of them, so I would hope that they could put together a full album.
Nah, so this year is not, they're not following the suit, like the way, 2018 started.
Right.
What I will say about this album is very interesting pairing. I did not think that they would be a good marriage.
Okay.
Reason being, they're very repetitive in their material.
Both of them separately or
both of them
top?
Both of them together. They're very repetitive with what they do. So you're gonna hear a lot of money. You're gonna hear a lot of sprinkling your problems with green, sprinkling your problems with weed, sprinkling your problems with items such as cars. Which is kind of like what was the tone of this collaboration.
Start to finish almost.
Start to finish. Well, it started with Garage Talk. Was a pretty decent song to start the album off. But that's kind of where it kind of like didn't kind of hit its stride, in Cap's opinion.
Right.
Until we got to Stone Gentleman. Then it was First or Last, which was pretty dope. Plot Twist, which was another dope collab with them. I think Bottle Poppers was Plot Twist is my favorite song in the whole album.
Okay.
I just thought it kind of took them out of their comfort zone. They still had a way of sticking to the topic which was sprinkle your problems with all these aesthetic things.
Right.
And Forever Ball was a nice way to round out the project. I think it was 2 peak and valleys for me.
Okay.
I'm gonna give this one a 2.5.
I mean, all right.
I'm gonna give it a 2.5. I thought the beats selection could have been better, in my personal opinion.
Gotcha.
I thought the songs that I highlighted had the best marriage of the lyrics and the beats. The content and the structure is kind of where I think this album fell short, in Cap's opinion. But what do I know? I'm washed.
Alright, well, to start
a 2.5 for Caps.
Gotcha. Alright, start off first off, Garage Talk. I was ready to just throw this whole album away. I thought that thing sounded like the Addams Family or something, like bow, 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 bow. That shit was
sounding.
Get the fuck out of here. I said, oh hell no. But immediately after that 10-piece and going on down, it was a very like laid back, stoner charm like just chilling, like riding hip hop esque like
Couple of
beats
playlist
that they
songs.
write. Like, yeah. Well, I agree with you with the content. It was very repetitive as far as just. Yo, I mean, they some successful ass motherfucking niggas, man, and they're happy for it. And I'm happy for them.
I am too.
But when you're unsuccessful,
Right.
like I am, and you're stuck in reality, it kind of just is not relatable.
Like,
I want to aspire to be, so I give them a shout out though for they're both being parents, you know, young fathers, and they did shout out their kids a lot, and just hoping to continue to be successful and to provide for the generation that's after them. So that was a pretty dope that they.
We can afford all this for the train.
I'm saying,
you know.
My favorite track though was where is it? I think it's Find a Way. And I swear to God, that's some Cuddy hums on the back end of that shit. I looked on the
always these Cuddy hums.
I looked the credits to see for what, but I get it wasn't. But that
disclaimer: the only thing little bro loves more than ratchet beats instrumentals
Cuddy hums
is them Cuddy hums.
Hells yes. But I truly enjoyed it, but I'm definitely not going back to it. You know, it was a fun listen. I mean, I don't smoke weed due to my fucking job. I wish I could, but I get random tested all the fucking time. So
once we get big, we sparking up.
I've been weedless for quite some time, so I can't relate. And I don't have money like you motherfuckers to buy all the dumb shit you buy.
Oh, you can't sprinkle
your man, I be making life fucking decisions at the gas pump, like almond milk or fill the gas car up for my wife and kids. So I just can't fuck with your music. But I do salute you guys. I am very happy for you all, and I wish you guys the best. But
absolutely,
content wasn't for me, so I'm gonna give it. Give it a 2.5. I'm not gonna be a dick, but a 2.5. I'm gonna give it a 2.5. I'm not going back to. But I do salute you guys.
I'm probably not gonna revisit this album either. Probably not.
On to the next.
Yes.
But now, since I gave Big Bro a fucking break, I'm going to review what just came out today because we're filming this on a Friday. Just let you know, I don't know when the fuck I'm gonna record this and chop it up and post it. But
yes,
it's Father of Four, Offset, Cardi B, Baby Daddy, Father of Four. Now, as I listened to it on one run through this morning, today, well, there's a couple, but I was working and just doing shit, so really, I only really got to focus on one time train going in. The first thing that gave me instant anxiety is just seeing 4 children and him on the album cover. I got 2 of my own and a 12-year-old cat. And they give me fucking all type of, if I had hair, it would be all gone. They took it already. So 4 fucking children, I'm like, God damn. So Father of 4, just like the intro track, which was really, really dope, and just a true insight into his life and his oldest son when he got locked up at like 17, I guess it was 17 or 18, so he didn't even get to see his child being born. You know, he's behind bars, and the mother tried to kick him out of life, and I guess that's his first daughter, not Culture, but the first daughter, like he didn't even know the mother and fought the paternity, like he didn't think that the child was his.
He didn't know the mother?
So, I mean, I guess he knew her enough to shoot the club up.
He
knew her enough to shoot up in her unprotected, hence the beautiful baby girl. But yeah, so there's that jump. But he really opened up about all 4 of his children, which was a really dope thing for me. You know, the circumstances of why they're here is a whole other thing. But, you know, I truly enjoyed that track a lot, especially for an intro. Then it kind of lulls for me. And it's all the same. If you listen to Quavo, Pancho, if you listen to any other,
let me ask you a question.
If you listen to any other Migos, it does all sound the same, and you sprinkle them diamonds on their problems. Sprinkling diamonds on their problems.
Lambo.
It must be so fun to be rich, black, and live in America, man. I mean, I live in America, I'm black, but I'm not rich, so I guess I'm on the shit end of the motherfucking totem pole, because these rich black motherfuckers be living the best life.
They sprinkle
diamonds
and lean and
reviewing this shit. It should have been a fucking rapper. But anyway, I digress. So it you know, the J. Cole feature was dope, the Gunna feature was dope, but to me, the album picks up where it just takes off and run. I think it was underrated, track 10. Track 10, on the radio, the thing just takes off after that. And I honestly, my coworkers and I, we were going down, I think it was like 3rd or less. And I mean, we gave no fucks today, man. That shit just finished off so hard. Earlier,
unreal.
No, we ain't get no tickets. Okay, cool. We stayed in the speed limit, but I mean, we were rocking hard. So I really want to give a shout out to him because I think I did not listen to Takeoff's album. I only listened to Cuervo's, and it's definitely the best. And my favorite Migos anything is definitely this. But once again, it's just one run through. But it definitely woke us all up on track 10 all the way down to 16. And like I said, all the features were really dope. Cardi, 21 Savage, Travis Scott, of course Coles, but the beats in itself, like I said, underrated all the way down. If I'm wrong, comment, let me know how you feel, but I love the shit towards the end. But once again, the content, I can't big you guys up for that. It's just too much. So, but I'm gonna give it a 3. Because it's the best Migos effort that I've encountered. So I definitely got to show love where love's at. Normally I got to give your ass a 2-5, but I got to give Offset props, and this is probably why they saved the best for last out of the group and even album drop. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I know if you heard it, it would have just been womp 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 womp. So I saved you the time and effort.
Caps gives you to sit this one out.
Yes,
that's what he gives you.
Sit it out. Sit it out.
Sat it out. Boom Fed and Seeks.
Yes.
Big Bro's calling the audible.
Get it.
We bring to the forefront Mr. Miles Monday. There's another upstate kid,
upstate
man. You know what I'm saying? Austin in New York. Yeah, I've never even heard of Austin in New York. Shout out to my boy Andrew Chase, who's from Austin in New York.
Is that by Woodstock?
Nah, it's a little further up past like the Westchester area.
That's all I know.
But it's hood as hell.
And like Albany and fucking.
But it's hood as hell. It's like Little Buffalo. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Let's not talk shit.
It's like Little Buffalo. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get them Griselda boys.
Yeah, exactly. Shout out to Griselda. But we're gonna give Miles Monday a little props here.
Oh yeah.
With his new single called Immaculate Conception.
Love. Cartier lenses, been poppin' since the block had benches. Pay homage, little nigga, cause you follow my template. New enemies to me is really just old friendships, but I still play the strip like it ain't even no tension. Was in that purple Honda Civic, smoking weed all in it. These raided mama crib, I had peas all in it.
That's it. You can't get no more.
What this guy, man? This is why I do it. This is why I normally do it.
Nah, you ain't lying.
Now they gonna mute the whole fucking episode.
I sat out a couple plays. This is what happened. You see? But listen, the song is fucking incredible. Yes. Make sure you check out Immaculate Conception from Miles Monday.
And hopefully you drop us an EP or an LP this year, 2019.
Absolutely. Shout out to Austin in New York.
He's got 4 fire singles that span the past from early 2018 to now, and so he's definitely cooking up with something. And we cannot wait to hear.
The man has a very interesting story. We'll get into it when he drops a legitimate project. Yep. So hopefully this is the beginning of Mr. Monday's rap.
BRL.
That's right.
Little BRL.
Little beats, rhymes, and life.
Beats, rhymes, and life.
Where the old washed heads are gonna weigh in on some things.
Some hot topics.
Like
hot pockets, but hot topics.
Yeah, not like the store though. Because that God shit is not really my thing.
First on the menu though, we gotta hit your boy Jussie.
Why's that my boy?
That's gotta be your boy.
Don't you watch Empire?
First season.
See, I don't watch no seasons.
Oh, so then I guess he's more my boy.
Yeah, he is your boy.
All right. So Jussie Smollett, small head, as the West Indians would say. Jussie small head, because he definitely got a small head to pull that stunty fucking pull. Oh my God! Shout out to you, Jussie, for being the first black man to do some super dumbass shit during our fucking 1 month we get in the year. You can't wait till March or do that shit in January, bro. How you do this shit on our fucking
March is
man? I doing Black History Month.
March is a nice month.
It is a nice month.
Only got like 31 days or something.
Yeah, bro. How you do that shit in Black History Month, man? Yeah, 2 weeks. 2 fucking weeks to wait, bro. Golly, pull some fuckboy shit like that.
Yo, I'm the real man. Honestly, little bro. You know what that shit was like? That was like.
It was like something.
Nah. You playing in the hood. Like you playing in the hood and you break somebody's car window. So then like you can't go to your parents and say, "Yo, I broke the car window."
True.
You gotta make up this big ass
elaborate tale.
I was walking down the street and this big kid tried to take my money, and then We was throwing down, we was scrapping, and then Curren came through with a 2x4, and he cracked him in the back.
Off the top rope.
Yeah, off the top rope. There's not even no ring. We in the industry. And then he cracked him with a 2x4. So then he tried to pick me up and body slam me. And then I kicked him in the nuts. And then he fell to his feet. And then he tried to run at me. And I dipped him. And then boom, his head went through the glass.
So I punched his ass back.
That's what happened, man. You see, that's what happens when you don't fuck with the original story, man. But then I come to find out through information that, you know, not only did he pay these dudes to fucking do the whole bit, the reasoning he gave was that Empire wasn't paying him enough.
He wanted a raise. There's other ways to get a fucking raise. There's other ways to get a raise.
How about you stick it out and perform well?
Well, I think his performance, from what they said, he's one of the favorites. He's one of the love characters.
Okay,
so I think the performance is not the issue. But I mean, there's other ways, man. There's other ways. There's some elaborate scheme like that, and
this is the other thing. To bounce off your point about it, you pulling this shit on Black History Month. Not only did you pull this on Black History Month, you pulled in white supremacy in here. You pulled in gay bashing in here. And these are things that happen to people in our community all the fucking time. In real time. So you try to fucking bring this attention to something. And now it comes out that this shit was all a hoax just for you to fucking clout chase.
So selfish.
That shit is so fucking corny, bro. Seriously. And I'm happy you're getting all this backlash because the memes have been incredible.
The only gripe that I have with this though is that
super fucked up, man.
It's fucked up, but the thing is, like, he's being punished and now he's gonna become a felon for paying to get his own ass whooped. Like, what?
I mean, listen.
We have cops that will kill unarmed black people and get a raise. How do you get your own? He beat himself. He beat nobody. If he paid motherfuckers to beat his ass, and he's gonna go to jail, possibly go to jail for it. So I mean, there's something don't add up with that. But one thing we have to be mindful of is within our culture, black and brown community, this type of shit gets done to us time and time and time again. This is not a joke. And it can be as subtle as the shit that happened out in Oakland in the barbecue.
Absolutely.
The fucking other chick that called the cops on the girl that was selling like baked goods.
No, water.
Excuse me, water. Then the other one that called when the kids were playing in the swimming pool last year. And this was all just last year when they actually used the police as a weapon against people of color and falsified their stories. So to turn around and just know how violent, how hurtful, and how dangerous that shit is to happen to us, you go and fucking. Why the fuck you ain't pay white guys to beat your ass up? It would have made more sense. It would make more fucking sense. You won't get Nigeria. You ain't got some black motherfuckers like from the motherland.
He picked some.
To go beat them up and talk about their mom.
He picked some Zamunda-ass, Wakanda-ass motherfuckers.
I'm sure I saw one of them fucking right next to Black Panther in the movie, like forever. Like,
but listen,
this shit don't add up.
All I'm gonna say is, you done fucked up,
big time.
And I'm gonna leave it on this, and we'll go to the next topic. Chris Rock said it best. If you at the ATM at 2 a.m, nothing positive is happening.
Nah.
So Jussie, you done fucked up. I appreciate the memes. But stop pulling this fuckery, people, man. Like, come on. This is fucking 2019, man.
Unfortunately, like we always say, stop making stupid people famous. I guess he
fits the mold. He fits the mold.
He mastered real well because
stamp.
Bang.
Put the stamp on him.
Alright. Next. I don't know how you want to present this topic. I'm gonna let you present this topic and how you gonna put it out there for us to discuss. I'm treading lightly.
Oh Lord, here we go. There's somebody a little shook about this topic.
So watch my mouth.
Big bro gonna break this down. So a couple of weeks ago, Mr. Joe Budden was on his podcast and he brought to our attention that the artist Game, who they had a history of going at each other. Yeah. They had a rap battle, which was very entertaining when Game was a member of G Unit. And Joe Budden was Joe Budden versus the world. So apparently, years later, Joe Budden has a kid. He's settling in with Sin Santana. The Game comes out and says that he's making a new album. And it's set to release this month. And in the album, he has a bar where he's talking about all the people in the game that have significant others that he's basically smashed. And kind of throwing that around like he smashed.
Like the clip you heard about Kim.
Yes.
And serving whatever Cheerios and
yes.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Right.
I haven't heard the song yet, so I don't know what the lyrics are. But Joe Budden addressed it on his podcast. And shout out to Joe Budden because he basically was like, he don't give a fuck about what happened before. He's dealing with her now. You know, so all that other stuff that has happened before has no relevance, no bearing, no nothing to what's going on with his relationship with her now.
Right. Of course, it should.
So, the question is, should that be a factor with who you're involved with? Their past, who they've messed with, what they've done. I personally take Joe Budden's approach.
Of not caring.
I don't care.
Right.
Because if I connect with somebody, let's be honest here. Big bro, let's be honest. Nobody in this world is a virgin.
Well, they're virgins still.
No.
What, nobody over the age of what?
Nobody over the voting age.
Virgins.
Nobody over the voting age. All right? Especially here in the field of entertainment, there's no fucking possible way. There's no way.
I get where you're going.
So it's like, yeah, everybody has a past. Everybody has things they go through. Everybody has people that they've been involved with. So on and so forth.
Right.
I'm more in the percentage of Joe Budden's.
Okay.
I don't really care about that kind of stuff because once again, when I connect with somebody, I connect with them.
all that matters.
And whatever we start with is what we're gonna finish with.
Right.
Whether we part ways or we stick it out and be together. Okay. So I think it's just corny behavior from people that use that or dangle that to like kind of like put a wedge or ruin your happiness.
Right.
I just think
they're just miserable people themselves who do some shit like that. But I'm gonna take an approach like this on it. As far as the Game goes, I know he has a few children, right? I hope and pray he doesn't have any daughters. Because if you have an intimate relation with a woman or whoever you know, to then run back around and start flapping like a fucking who does this? Like what is that? That to me is just like weirdo, lame, and corny, and I don't understand. I mean, other than the money, I get it. If any female from here on out fucks with Game, it better be for his net worth and nothing else, because you know what time it is with this set individual. Like, just understand that. Like, you'd be a fool to think that man like honestly loves you and care for you and want to do anything else for you. So just get yours and invest in that shit and be gone. Because that man's just a straight up piece of shit. And he's proven. I mean, give time, maybe he can change or whatever.
Very talented, and I fucks with his music though.
It's just a fucking name dropper, but that we our opinions. But he just rhymes people's names. But as far as Joe, I would say this too. I don't know what the population is, but I do know women outnumber us on some ridiculous number.
Yes, I think it's 7-1.
7-1. The fact that all you industry motherfuckers chase the same punani is quite disturbing.
You guys are corny for that shit,
Dudes
man.
are quite disturbing. All you guys that still sleep with China, all you guys that still sleep with fucking what's the bald head one? To Kanye, the way he chased Kim. There's so many fucking amazing women amazing women out here, like normal human beings, that are not caught up in that bullshit. The 7-1, and you motherfuckers chase the same punani. That shit is gross. That shit is gross. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you people.
It's like double dipping the chip.
No, that's like the commercial with the finger dip. They didn't even see that commercial. They just
you guys are nasty, bro.
And I know it's like a double standard, like, oh well, it doesn't matter. No, you're right. It doesn't matter if like niggas have many partners, but these dudes know that this other dude's, and they run behind that.
Y'all are George Costanzas, bro.
Like,
that shit is nasty.
Like I don't know. I would if I was in anything, I'm you know whatever. But I want to meet somebody new that nobody. Bring somebody new that's like, oh, who's that? Oh shit. You know, not shit. Yeah, that I had her last season. Oh, that I knew he had her this side. You know,
exactly. It's mad lame.
So yeah, there's that whole other dynamic. But I mean, once you like you said, if you meet somebody, you connect in whatever way. So therefore, it happens naturally. Then God bless. But you guys still chase the same punani. Every single one of you. You see it time and time again with you artists.
Joey,
it's fucking gross.
I respect the way you fucking shut that whole shit down. I do, because I haven't heard no remnants of nothing after that.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So, big shout out to that. Yo, fellas, let's make some better decisions, man.
Yeah, get some new punani.
Yeah, stop being Eskimo cousins or whatever the fuck y'all call that shit, man.
Get some new drinks in rotation.
Shit's corny.
Anything else, sir?
I think that's it, man.
I think so, right?
I think so.
Such, some subjects here. I hope I didn't get myself in trouble.
Oh, quick question. What did you think about the Killer Mike series on Netflix?
2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. What's the Spanish kid's name again? Do you remember?
The Puerto Rican kid.
Yeah.
I do not remember offhand.
Only gripe I'm gonna have. His introduction was during the Crip Cola.
Yes. Great episode.
And throughout. I did not like the fact that they focused on him too much all the way out throughout. The last 3 episodes was. I think that he took away from it. He was so. Everything was just negative. Anything he had to put in, it was always negative, and like he just became this like.
Well, you know what? I think from the first meet encounter with the Crip Cola, when he was trying to like shut down them because they're from a gang and blah blah blah, and Killer Mike was breaking it down to him. I think he kind of did that to kind of show his ass. Right. But the one thing I will say about it is if you look at the last episode where they made the country, he kind of vindicated himself. He kind of vindicated himself a tad because he didn't want to just conform with a country just because they said. And that was something that Killer Mike kind of highlighted in an interview afterward.
But he also fucked up on the anthem. He didn't want to help out women to get the water. Like it was too much. He was a distraction, and I felt like the message was really dope, and they just kept adding him into every other episode after that, and that was like that kind of just annoyed, like a gnat. Like when you're going, and you just I wish he was not there outside of the Crip Cola thing, and could really focus on what Mike's vision was, and it became too real worldish once he got into a full effect with the rap group and everything like that. But I truly got the message for the most part.
Yo, that crowd when they was speechless, when your man had the fucking racist bars.
I'm a white nigga.
Yo, that was fucking priceless. That whole crowd was like, nah. They probably thought they was there to see fucking Run the Jewels.
I'm shocked someone didn't throw a can in his face or something.
I'm surprised they didn't get beat up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
It was a very diverse group anyway. It was a diverse
there was some angry motherfuckers in there.
Yeah, it was a diverse crowd. But I mean, it was dope. I hope he does another one.
Absolutely.
And really,
he's on the Bernie wagon again. He's there. He's pushing behind Bernie again. So I'm sure we're gonna get another barbershop style interview to try to get the grassroots. Make sure you guys go out there and vote. Make sure you get out there every fucking election. They're fucking re-electing the dully man. Get out there and do it, man. Word up. Time to change some shit around. Shout out to AOC. You know who that is? Alexandria Ocasio?
Oh, yes. I forget. You call it. Yeah, you call it.
That's AOC, baby.
That's right.
Shout out to AOC. Shout out to everybody that's a working class person that goes out there and fucking wants to be involved in the process.
True that.
Gets out there and fucking takes the bull by the horns and ain't taking shit from nobody. That's my girl. So,
with that note,
this wraps up another episode.
Thank you so much for your time.
Make sure you check out the Wiz and Currency joint 2009. Or not. Make sure you check out my man.
Father of Foe, Offset. That shit you better check. That you better check.
Check out Miles Monday.
Yes.
Like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? You got any comments? Make sure you got any questions, whatever you want to comment on us.
And a big shout out to my homie Jose Aldana that's coming out here on the second cam, and truly
Boom!
appreciate that, brother. Like,
That shit was
it's
awesome.
love, man. It's love. It's so.
Yeah, of course. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta show love for that. Thank you.
And on that note, what, little bro?
Stop making stupid people famous.
Stop harming people to get your ass jumped.
You gotta do Jussie like that.
Fuck Jussie, man.
Why you gotta do Jussie like that?